So this is a coaching video from today's math that you had to do. Your children had to watch the partitioning shapes video, and then they had to come over here and write what did they learn about the video. So they had to tell me what the word partition means. Partition means to cut into equal parts. Okay, so now we have some review questions for the test over here. I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, number one, look at this shape. What are two words that can name this shape? This is actually a quadrilateral and a rectangle. Remember, quadrilaterals are four-sided figures. So this is the answer is A. B is incorrect. A trapezoid. This is a trapezoid. Okay. And a rectangle is not a square. Remember, a square has four equal sides, and a rectangle does not have that. Okay. C is incorrect. Even though it is a quadrilateral, it is not a hexagon. This is a hexagon over here, a six-sided figure. D is incorrect. Yes, it's a rectangle, but it is not a square. Okay, it is not a square because, again, a square has four equal sides. Okay, and a rectangle doesn't have that. What fraction of the rhombus is not shaded? Okay, the unshaded part is in white, and we've got four equal parts. So one out of the four parts is not shaded. So that fraction is actually 1/4. So the answer is A. It is not B because it is not divided into thirds. It is not C because it is showing you 3/4 that is shaded, and the question said not shaded. Okay, it is not 1/2 because this is not divided into two equal parts. So your best answer is A. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, slide 3. Let's zoom in. Okay, you could place any two of these rectangles together side by side and have 8 equal parts. Is that true or false? Well, that is false. That is false because, and that was an Amber Alert, but that is false because figure 2 is not partitioned into 4 equal parts. Okay, you see how these two parts are the same, but this part and this part are not the same size. Okay, these are not 4 equal parts. Now, figure 1 has 4 equal parts. They're all equal. They're the same size, same as on figure 3 and figure 4. They are all the same sides, or I should say size. Okay, so this answer is false because figure 2 is not partitioned into 4 equal parts. And you see how I'm using that vocabulary to explain my thinking. The next question, let me zoom in here. Okay, what fraction is the shaded part of this figure? Well, the numerator, you have 6 equal parts. How many in all? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts there. And the dark part that's shaded, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 4 out of 6 parts that's shaded. That's the shaded part, okay? And the part that's unshaded, well, you've got light blue, you've got 2 parts that's unshaded. So that's 2 out of 6, okay? Remember, fractions are parts of a whole, and the whole has 6 equal parts. The parts that's shaded, okay, which is dark blue, is 4 parts. The part that's unshaded, which is light blue, is 2 parts. But remember, the whole is 6 parts. Okay, number 5. This rectangle has a perimeter of 20 inches. Remember, perimeter is the distance around. Area is what's on the inside, length times width. So determine the measurements of the missing sides. Okay, so they told us the perimeter was 20. So this is a rectangle. They start us off with 6 inches. So if this length is 6 inches, if this width is 6 inches, then this width on this other side is 6 inches. So I added 6 plus 6, I got 12. So 12 from 20 would be 8. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. So each one of these lengths is 4 inches. Okay? And when we add it up, we have 20 because 6 plus 4 is 10. And 10 plus 10 is 20 inches. So now to figure out the area, all we do is multiply the length times the width. 6 times 4, that's 24 square inches. Okay, this last slide. Let's zoom in. Okay, which two rectangles have the same perimeter but different areas? Okay, so I am figuring out the perimeter and area of each one. So we have 8. 8 times 3, 24 is the area, 24 square yards. The perimeter, we add up the sides, okay? 8 plus 3 times 2, or we add up the sides, we see that is 22. 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3, that's 22 yards. Over here, 6 times 5 that's 30 square yards for the area. And then we add up the side lengths, 6 plus 5, 6 plus 5, that's 22 yards for the perimeter. So this would be the answer, but let's check the other ones here. Okay, 3 times 4, that would be 12 square yards for the area. And 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, and 7, I'm sorry, not 3 plus 4, that's a square. Okay, 3 times 3, that's 9. Let me erase that. Oh, here's the eraser. Okay, so 3 times 3, that is 9 square yards. That's the area. And then the perimeter, where we've got a square, it's all the same size. So 3 times 4, that would be 12 for the perimeter, 12 yards. Over here, 8 times 1, the area would be 8 square yards. In the perimeter, 8 plus 1 is 9. And 8 plus 1, that would be 18. So 18 yards would be the perimeter. So this is not the answer. B is incorrect. It's got different areas and it's got different perimeters. We're looking for something that has the same perimeter but different areas. Let's check this one. 4 times 6, that's 24 square yards for the area. And then 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6, that's actually going to be 20 yards for the perimeter. 10 times 2, that's 20 yards, 20 square yards for the area. And then 10 plus 2, 10 plus 2, that's going to be 24 yards for the perimeter. So the answer here is A. So you see how we had to go through each question to get the answer. Which number sentence can you use to find the area of the two boards below? Okay. This will be 3 times 6. Okay. 3 times 6. Okay. And we know this side length is 7. Okay, from here to here is 6. The whole thing is 8. So this has to be 2 feet because 8 feet take away 6 feet is 2 feet. So this is a 7 by 2 rectangle and this is a 3 by 6 rectangle. So the answer here is we've got B, a 3 by 6 plus a 2 by 7. That will be your answer there. So the answer is B. Okay. And I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to share this video on Dojo now for my learning coaches.